Okay, so I'm in here in still in New Long Valley, same place I was before. The fire's gotten into that heavy fuel. There are numerous spot fires out in the valley floor caused by the wind throwing those firebrands around. There's numerous spot fires out all across the valley floor there. I don't know if you can hear I don't know if you can hear I'm sure you probably cannot hear the fire that's in that heavy fuel, but it's blowing and going. We've got a good wind out here pushing this thing. These guys are trying to pick up these spots. I'm not going to be able to answer your questions. Sorry about that, but it is what it is.
Beverly Hills 1 from Culver City 41 attack.
A lot of moving parts. So if you need to know where I'm at, just check the map feature. Okay, got another spot over here. Throwing these firebrands all around.
Charlie, Papa.
So they're trying to do everything they can to grab these spots. It's Cal Fire. Another spot there. He's going to race over and pick that up. We got another spot taking off right here, right next to me. These things take off so incredibly fast. It's just the firebrand lands and then boom, there's a spot. And then boom, they take off incredibly fast. It's a Ventura 312 right there.
Engine 41.
Okay, that's the main fire right there coming at us. Got into some heavy fuel. Okay, please share the broadcast. I would really appreciate that. Thank you so much for all the hearts. Okay, we're beating feet. We're gonna boogie. There's just too many spots. They got too big, too fast, and we're out.
Come on out of where you're at, and we'll try to hold it to this road here.
See, we got spots on our side now, on our side of the road. See, right here, look at this. They just, these firebrands land, and it's that fast, it's out. Woo, that took off quick. That took off quick. Time to go. Got a lot of spots out here. Time to get back to the road. Please share the broadcast. Okay, we're on New Long Valley Road. All right. So, light fuel burned up to the road. Oh, here it comes. Oh, nice. And that's the other thing they fight. As those engines get out there, visibility drops to nothing. Sorry, the video's a little shaky. All right. So they've still got engines back out in along the tree line because that's where the structures are. There's one structure there. Look at that. Another little spot right there. Those firebrands just blow so fast. They got another structure right here that prevention is sitting on. And look how fast those spots grow. They go in all directions. Please share the scope. I would appreciate that. Share the broadcast. Thank you very much. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate that very much. Hey, Bernay.
Garner Dozer, Papa.
All right, so I'm going to bump down to the next driveway and just kind of wait it out and see what's up. Maybe they've got a little bit
Yeah, this is Richard. I'm just checking on you guys out here. How you doing?
shorter grass.
Okay, we're doing good. We're in good shape. We're working our way back up to the field. We've had a lot of spot fires.
Yeah, spots just overran it.
Yeah, sorry, I don't have much to get you. We're in Spring Valley, so we're trying to take care of that.
So this is another structure right here that you can see in the scope. They'll probably circle the engines around that here in just a minute because those spots are going to keep coming. And then so if you look down the valley here, they're probably going to chase us all the way down like that. All right, so that Cal Fire unit's going to probably mobile those, see if he can slow some of that down. Maybe not, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm leaving.
Hey, audio good? It's really windy.
Spring Valley. I'm guessing it's hit it already. Can you get spots?
I'm down here in Long Valley, chasing spot fires for my guys.
Ready, hot shot.
Yes, good. Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Rolling in there and put down what we can and nursing it down.
I copy. Yeah, that lower part is pretty crappy.
All right, these guys are getting ready to go to work. They're going to do what they can to protect this structure.
I copy, and I'll see if I can.
I gotta get out of his way.
Get you away at some point.
Good audio. Great. Thanks. Thanks, everyone.
That they're starting a firing operation in Branch 3 around the Goat Mountain area. So, can you get eyes on that and monitor that while I make my way over? No, I believe it's at the Goat Mountain Road.
All right, so these guys are going to get a little bit of an attack here. They'll flank this thing.
Kind of where
Cal Fire Engine 1469 behind me.
I want to.
They'll probably flank this one as it runs by and just let it run right past the structure if it gets very close at all. So you can see we got this spot out here, right? It's running. But then right over there, look, here comes the next one. This one will come right at us. Yep, here we go. All right, guys are going to get after it. So we're going to stay with them. All right, it's going to get smoky. I don't know how well you'll be able to see, but we'll see what we can do here. All right, here we go. Hang on, I got to loosen it. Ooh, fire whirl, fire whirl. All right, here we go. Hey, please share the broadcast. I would sincerely appreciate that. All right, here we go. Oh, he's going to have to get this stuff behind us. We're going to get flanked here. Woo! All right, hang on. That stuff's coming right at us. This is the front line right here.
Into the black. Forward, into the black.
And fire across the ridge here.
Hey, hang on.
Drainage. Backing down and touch the dozer line.
Hold up there. Hold up there. We're good.
Okay, so our method here is we just drove right into the already burned. It won't reburn. A little hot, a little smoky. but everything's cool.
Mendocino Communications branch.
All right, so we're good where we are. This is a good safe zone. We got the next wave that's going to come in out there behind it. These guys are going to reposition and go get it again. All right, looking good. Okay, please share the broadcast. I would really appreciate that. So, let's see. I don't know if I can zoom out far enough, but over here on this side and then over there on this side, that's the main fire. And if you were watching my broadcast earlier, you would have seen that right out in there is that tree line, and that stuff's going to burn hot and heavy out there. And that's what's throwing those firebrands that land out here like this and catch this grass. You've seen how fast this grass burns, and although it's little grass, you know, that's 5, 8, 10 foot flame lengths. That'll get you. That's why defensible space in these kinds of living conditions is of paramount importance. You have to have the clearance around your house. These guys can only do so much in this kind of wind. All right, gonna get another wave, but we're in the black. We're in a very safe spot. It's a little smoky, a little warm, but we're in a very safe spot. That's why they park their engines out here. They park it on the black because you will not get a reburn. It's almost 100% burn where we're standing right now. There's no way it'll burn again. It's the safest place you can be. Okay, so they're going to try and do what they can. They're going to let a lot of that burn out, and then they'll go up right next to the house and knock down what they can. The reason they let it burn out as much as they can before it gets to the structure is because they don't want to eat that heat. That'll be a lot of heat for those guys to take.
Copy, I understand. Just coordinate with Division Lima. Break, operation.
No, there's guys, wearing a mask in this situation is really difficult. You cannot get the tidal volume or the air exchange. That's the reason that the wildland firefighters, one of the reasons the wildland firefighters don't wear masks, is because you just can't get the tidal volume and you'll run out of oxygen and eventually you'll pass out. So just kind of tough it out. There are things you can wear in front of your face, but nothing is really proven to work extremely well. So, all right, so they're gonna. All right, so these guys are going to beat feet down there. BC went ahead of them. Going to go stake it out. 1761 from CAL FIRE is going to go down there and do what they can to work on that one structure at the end of that long driveway. Yeah, so not safe for me to go on foot between the two like this. Once some of this burns out, maybe we can work down there and see how those guys are doing. But for right now, we're just going to watch. So this is the ranch fire, okay? The Mendocino Complex. The other fire is the river fire. I was over there all morning. They did a large burnout operation over there. So now we're on the ranch. We're at the end of Long Valley Drive, or Long Valley Road. Okay, this is kind of the tip of the spear. This is the head of the fire. You can't really see the head of the main fire. What you see here are spot fires that got out on this light grass ahead of the main fire. It's kind of how fire propagates. And as I was explaining earlier, that's why defensible space is key to living in a rural environment. If you live in the wildland-urban interface and you haven't done your defensible space, stop watching this broadcast and go do it. Because it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. All right, got a little wind shift. I'm out here in the black. Everything's cool. Hey, I'm sorry I can't respond to all of the questions or anything at the moment. Please share the broadcast if you would. I would sincerely appreciate that. You can kind of see visibility's dropped way down. Hey. We're down here in Long Valley, dude. Yeah. There's plenty here, man. Hey, I'm doing a live scope, dude. I got a jet.
Air attack, Grand Street,
Late.
ma'am.
All right. People checking, make sure I'm still alive. Thank you, Marilyn. Okay, so what's left burning out there, and there is stockpiled of heavy fuel, like firewood or lumber or those kinds of things. And that's why it's essential if you live in the WUI, the Wildland Urban Interface, WUI, that you don't leave your firewood stacked up next to your home, because those will catch and those will burn. All right, so got a little bit of reprieve here. So we'll go out and see what we can get. Dave, you coming? Oh. Jesus. Alright, we got Helco, so I don't know if you can see or not, but right up in there is the Helco. It's a helicopter coordinator. We got a CAL FIRE bird swinging in to help out with some airdrops. Jeez, I don't know if you can see that on the scope. Can you see that? There we go. Oh, look, he's coming in code 3. Okay, he's letting them know he's coming in with a drop. There we go. There we go. Look at that, huh? Drop, 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 drop. Must have dropped in the smoke where we couldn't see. All right. Look at this grass burning out here. And it's burning with this, whatever they had stockpiled out here. I can't tell what that was. Okay, so you got this Type 3 engine over here, and they're trying to pick up these spots because back up in there is, you know, you can see improvements. Wow, it's pretty dark. I'm sorry about that. Hold on. Okay. Okay. So they're working on knocking down these spots. Try and keep it off these, off this residence. Okay, and look, I don't know if you can see that, but heavy fire, and there's an engine back there. CAL FIRE's back in there, deep in there, working on saving that home, or the improvements that they have, the outbuildings or whatever. I'm not sure what they are. Maybe we can move through there and see what they're doing. Okay, I'm not able to answer questions and whatnot. You're just going to have to bear with me. So, these guys are doing everything they can to keep the structures from burning. Here comes a deer. Oh, got dark. Okay, we're not going to go into this canopy. That could be bad juju for us. Yeah, they're going to get out. That's just not safe. You see the firebrands blowing through? That's just not safe for those guys underneath this thick, heavy canopy. It's another thing that can only help your cause is if you live in an area like this, you keep your trees limbed high. These guys will stay, as you can see, to the last possible second. They'll do everything they can, but sometimes they just can't get everything. All right. All right. Let's go back out here. These guys are getting good. There's Crazy Dave putting out a spot fire. All right. Oh, behind you, Dave. There's another one taking off there, and we got this one right here. Yo! Sorry, I'm getting stills too. See how quickly they take off? Look at that one right there. It's just seconds. They land and then boom. This is what's called a receptive fuel bed. The fuel itself is in a state of dryness, and the humidity outside right now is such that this is a very receptive fuel bed, and any brands that land in it have a high probability of ignition, and that's what you're seeing.
Back behind you, back behind you. Got it. We got it. Move on. Right side of the engine.
Yep. See this? Look at this. See how difficult this is? These guys are like hopscotching all around. If you haven't, please share the broadcast. I would appreciate it. So, in this kind of attack, it's called mobile attack, pump and roll, whatever you want to call it. Depends on where you're from, I guess. If things go bad, all they do is drive out into the burn. It's smoky and hot, but it won't reburn. Hey, please share the broadcast. This is a good one. This is what CAL FIRE does. Other agencies too. I'm not excluding other agencies, Forest Service, BLM, Park Service. But this is Wildland Firefighting 101 right here. So that orange glow back there in the back, that's all that heavy fuel in that riparian, because they built their home near the creek bed. I don't know that it's got water in it, but that's where they built their home. So of course they're going to get that heavy fuel. Look at that, licking up there above the engine. Look at that. That's crazy right there. Holy shit. That's a lot of fire back there. That's not the kind of fire you pull up next to your fire engine and start squirting. That's big stuff. That's huge fire. Okay, so we're good. There's Crazy Dave. If things go bad, I just take a left and step into the burn. No problem. We're all good. Look at this. Holy crap, man. Holy crap. Look at that. Holy crap. Hey, share this broadcast. That's the real deal right there. Look at that, and there's a CAL FIRE engine right there. They're protecting that home. There's a home in those trees just to their right, and they are protecting that home. That's what they do. Look at that. Okay, so we're in a real safe spot. We're right here in the black. Anything gets crazy, we just step into the black. We're good to go. See how dark it's getting? See how dark it's getting in here? You can't even hardly see the BC mobile. It's getting super dark. That smoke is obliterating the sun. Okay. Share the broadcast, please. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I see all those hearts blowing by. Thanks a lot. I appreciate that. I work pretty hard to bring stuff like this so that everybody can see what's going on out here. And so I appreciate it when you guys show the love back. That's very, very cool. Okay, so we got all these little spots right here underfoot, but we're okay. All we do is step into the black if things go bad. Sorry, Dave.
1423 Papa. 1479 Papa.
Okay, that other engine's coming out now. Guess they've had enough fun. Watch yourself, Dave. I don't know what he can see or can't see. Got another one taking off right here. Look at that. Whoa! Alright, I think he's had enough fun for one day. Alright, so these guys are going to beat feet out. I'm going to go out to some clear air. I think that's probably a wise decision, so we're going to follow. They've done what they can, and now it's time to move out and go on to the next one. This is called bump and run. They do what they can at one structure, and then they go to the next one, and they go to the next one. They just keep following it down. Oh, hear that? Can you hear that? That's propane tank venting. As long as it doesn't go boom, we're good. Okay. The BC's probably not gonna let us hang out in there by ourselves, so I don't blame him. Hey, I know there's a lot of comments going by. I wish I could read every one and respond to them, but it's just not happening right now. So just watch, and I'll explain what I can as I see it, and we'll go from there. Okay, so I'm well out into the black now. We're not going to get a reburn. I can take a nap out here. It's just that safe. We got another, got the helo drop coming in. I can't see it in the smoke, but hopefully they can see what's going on down here. It's just as hard for the helo operators when it gets socked in like this with smoke, because we can't see them, they can't see us. So they just have to kind of do the best they can do and hit the targets as they become available, which they do pretty well. Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. Let's get out of this smoke. This is not good for me. So I will move. All right, so I hope that the scope serves some purpose. I hope maybe I was able to let somebody know the importance of defensible space. Show you what the firefighters are going through. They're not just sitting on the road watching. Okay, they get out there and do everything humanly possible. They take a lot of heat on the public's behalf, and I just always like to show that, because they really do care, and they really do try hard, and they fight. So as you can see, I can't tell for sure, but that looks like an outbuilding right there. It goes. Outbuildings are obviously secondary to primary structures. I'm sure that the homeowner would be gladly give up the outbuilding if the main structure survives, so he got a place to sleep at night. And the BC, he takes care of all of us. He's checking on us, make sure we're golden. So that's pretty good deal right there. All right, so you can see right out there. So that's where it's gotten by. It's gotten by, and it's continuing its progression. So we'll move out there and see what we can do. So okay, so like I said, this is a outbuilding, okay? But look, primary residence. That engine was over there. Handle business. Day at the office. House is there. It's awesome. Look at that. Don't know what their defensible space was like, but apparently it was good enough. So that's good stuff. All right. Okay. We've eaten quite a bit of smoke, so we are going to let me check. Hold on. Dave, you want to move back? You want to stay out here? What do you want to do? Where's your vehicle? Okay, put back in the black. All right. There's really not a lot to shoot here anymore. You want to bump down?
We bump down, watch for the next structure.
Okay. All right. So listen, I know there's a lot of viewers, okay, and I sincerely appreciate that. I see the hearts blowing by. I know there was a lot of shares. We're very appreciative of that. Okay. I'm gonna shut this scope down. Okay. Just hang out because we're gonna move down below where the fire is, and we'll keep up with this. If I've got signal and I can do so. I'll be right back with another scope. Okay, so until I see you guys again, stay safe, huh? All right.